going on, everybody? Welcome back today, guys, to the channel. Gran Turismo 7 back here for another update episode. Obviously, we are very close to Friday, and that being hopefully the brand new patch that will be coming in, which will be version 1.10. If all is falling into the right spot. Is it 1.10 or 1.9? Hold on now. I have to quickly check here. Hopefully, you guys are having a great day. Let me know your thoughts down below on GT7. Anything you would like to be added in to the next update. Now, before we start today, dad joke of the day here. Coming last episode from Alexi is AFK. He goes, dad joke, what did the car guy say to the gamer with bad internet? Do you want me to install anti-lag? Right? Okay, I like that one, man. Huge thanks for watching for today. GT7 and the state of the online play right now. A few things that I would like to discuss, and moving forward into version 1.10. It is actually 1.10, right? Okay, we got that settled. Huge thanks for watching today, and of course, don't forget to slap that like button. So first and foremost today, I basically just went into a couple of online lobbies and just to see what we can do, if we can spectate, how we can spectate, and I'm very happy with everything that they've gave us. Obviously, it's basically a copy-paste from GT Sport. They didn't really do very much different, with the way that we go into these or even the way that we set these up. Now, mind you, they were pretty good to begin with, right? I mean, they have everything that we need at our disposal. We can restrict certain things, it's a pretty good system. I don't think it really needs to be changed too much. But, I would like to see a couple new things coming in, maybe a drag racing mode and stuff like that. Maybe even a drift points mode so we can actually keep track of these things. I think that would be cool. Maybe if they're already in the game, then I will look like an idiot, man, which won't be the first time. So that's okay, man. But there's a few things that I would like to see added in to GT7's online components. And I don't think they're very big. I think at the biggest point, though, I think everybody's must-have for this next online update will be the ability to kick players out of lobbies, right? I feel like if you make your own lobby, you should have the ability to kick out certain players that you want in there. Now, I do believe you can actually put a password on these lobbies so you can restrict it, but then what's the point of an open lobby at that point, right? So it's a little bit kind of frustrating, and it's weird how they didn't throw that in there for the opening kind of month of the game. Obviously they know there's going to be people getting the game and just running in there, and they have been. People have been using the tomahawks. I was doing a couple episodes this week and we had people run in there with the tomahawks, either going backwards or just going really fast forwards and screwing people up, right? So it's definitely out there. I am hoping that they do fix it quite fast, and I don't know if they have as many people requesting that as they think, because I feel like their whole head right now is getting this economy figured out, getting the menu systems figured out, adding more content into the game. But at the flip side, though, I feel like there's been quite a few people that have been voicing their opinions on the game. I mean, if you look at the Metacritic score that's going down right now, it is definitely not a good one. I think the game is still top 100 worst all-time start games on the list. It's at a 1.7 with just under 10,000 ratings on there. Now, I do believe the basic score is 87, but the user score is 1.7. So there's definitely a drastic, change of the way this game is going. And, I feel like a lot of people are slowly coming around to the game after the last update where they kind of corrected a lot of their money totals, but that hasn't fully went in yet, right? So there's still a couple things that we're waiting on, and I'm hoping that it does drop on the Friday. Now, I will be putting an episode out on the Friday morning discussing the update, so if you guys have not already subscribed with post notifications, I definitely do appreciate that. But it was actually nice going into these lobbies and just seeing what everybody was doing. Obviously, I wasn't at the point today where I wanted to sit down and actually get a full race going, so I figured I'd utilize the spectator mode on GT7's online games. And it's a great thing, it really is, because obviously they have made it so simple, so fast, and that's probably one of the very best things about the online system is the fact that you can spectate anybody at any given time with any camera angle as well too. So they've definitely done a really good job. I'm hoping that somewhere down the road we get a drone cam, right? I don't think that's ever going to happen for GT7, but I think that would be cool. Also, I do think it would be nice to have the ability to save these, free run replays. If there was a way to, kind of put a time limit on maybe saving the last 10 minutes of your run, you go back out, you save those last 10 minutes, and it gets put into your hard drive kind of thing. I think that'd be really cool. or if you just have to go to the circuit races and just, run a couple laps and then finish the race, save your replay, and then kind of rinse and repeat. But if they can figure out a way to do so, I think that would definitely be really great for photos, and I think we'd see a lot more really good online photos, because at the time, everyone just joins into these free roam games, and, just everyone's doing their thing in and out, and nobody ever gets photos, right? So it's definitely something that I would like to see GT evolve through, because this has now been like this since GT Sport. There's been no change on these replays with the online play, but they did keep it, which was nice to see. Now, there's still a few things that need to be fine-tuned as well, small things. I found out the other day that I can't actually go into my display settings while we're in the online lobbies. You have to fully back all the way out and go into a single player race to tweak either, for example, your head wobble or any of the other options that are in there. But, unfortunately, it can't be done. At least I couldn't find a way. If you guys know how, let me know in the comment section down below. But there's just a few things. Also, it seems like everybody's super laggy on these replays. Mind you, they're not all from the same location. I'm spectating people from Spain, maybe France, United States. People could be playing in Walmart, for instance, right? You just never know what type of connection is on the other end. But, it did feel a little bit clunky and laggy going through here. Now, obviously, it kind of feels the same when you're actually playing, so I think it's a good representation of how it actually feels as you're driving around. But, the lobbies, I think, need some type of overhaul. Maybe it's just me. Maybe my internet is garbage, which, I wouldn't doubt. It actually kind of is, to be honest with you. Let me know if you guys are experiencing laggy servers, because if so, then, maybe it's just me, but, it just feels a little bit sloppy in that way. Maybe the connection's just not right. Maybe they got to just plug in that cable a little bit more, juice up the servers for us. Obviously, it's opening month. I get that, right? It's just small things that I'm noticing as I'm playing. That's all I'm saying. But, I'd love to know your input down below. Mind you, these are just small things for me, and these aren't even diving into the competitive issues of the game. There is a whole nother list to dive into on the GT Sport side of things. Things like the wall riding still a factor in the qualifying events. Things also too like the corner cuttings on some of the tracks. There is a laundry list of things that do need to be fixed on this game. So I'm hoping that they do listen. It does seem like they are on the hunt to make this game a masterpiece once again, but they are definitely going to need to win the hearts back of all these GT players that maybe have already left the game. I mean, some people that I know won't even pick the game up until there's a next giant update to really bring back that, that feel that we had on day one, I guess, right? So, it's been interesting to see. I'm still playing the game. I'm still enjoying it. I still have about maybe $3 million at the moment with, that ticket included, right? So I think I'm doing okay, and that's half the reason. But I was scrolling through a lot of the races, and there's a lot of money to be made on the actual game itself. So, if you are struggling for cash and you've completed everything, then I feel you. But if you haven't completed everything on the game, well, you better get grinding out there, because there's work to be done on Gran Turismo. GT is not Forza, right? You don't just get handed money on these games. That's not how that works, and I never stressed that from the beginning. Obviously, the problem lied within the way that we got it and how they cut the prices up on these events. I obviously wasn't doing them. It wasn't something that I was after. I never usually do the grind unless I'm after something really big and prestigious. In this case, I have money on the game. I'm not stressing it, right? So I'd love to know your thoughts down below on the whole economy system. Obviously, they're trying to make it, really good. They don't want the money getting out of hand, and that's the biggest problem of all of these games. Every single launch is the economy, is the money, making sure that everybody is staying within the bounds of reason and not exploiting anything on the game, right? So it is definitely a battle with the community, and at the moment GT7 is not winning that battle, man. The community is rising up and they are battling the machine of Polyphony Digital, and obviously the Metacritic score speaks for itself. If you guys would like to go over there and check out any of the reviews, a lot of them are great. This game is a masterpiece. Let's not forget about that, right? I love this game. It's just a matter of the things that they need to fine-tune and tweak to make it perfect. And obviously, they're after perfection. They always are with these GT titles, and I'm sure they're going to do exactly that again. So I think as, a full GT fan, I don't have any worries about the game. It's a matter of how long is it going to take to make the game where they want it to be. I think that the game really wasn't finished on release date. It didn't look finished to me, right? That's just me. I did see comments saying that, Slap, the menus weren't the game. You didn't really finish the game. And I completely understand that. But it didn't feel completed to me. That's just all. If I was, game testing this and they sent this game to me, I would be like, why'd you stop at 39 menus? right? Why isn't there more menus? It probably was the easiest thing to do to just roll out, say, 1,000 menus. Keep us busy. Just keep throwing menus at us, right? That's all I'm saying. The Crew 2 did it, right? They had their whole kind of start, right? They had a lot of different prestiges to go through. I think there was like 99,999, right? There was a lot of them out there, man. Right? That's all I'm saying, man. The online state of play at the moment, I like it. It's a little bit laggy. We need the ability to kick people that are, going backwards, going, with faster cars out there, screwing everybody up. Other than that, I love the game. Let me know your thoughts down below. GT7 here on the PlayStation 5. Shout out to everybody's gamer tag that's in this episode that I caught cruising around with. There were some really good drifters on today's episode, throwing some wild 360s, some really good tandems as well too. So that was really cool to see out there. I need to get back into it, whether it be on the controller or the wheel. I gotta get some doors on this game, man. Huge thanks for watching GT7. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.